All right, let's go.
Let's do it.
It's the weekly drip. I need to come up with something cool like that for the start of this.
That was cool. It is
Uh,
a trip.
it's kind of like Toodaloo.
Yeah. We'll have a custom sign on.
That's right, guys. It is 2 o'clock on Monday, which means it's time for the weekly drip. I'm here with Ashley Tullis, the Bond Team Realtor Extraordinaire with Keller Williams, and I'm of course Chris Pesek with the Dripping Springs Home Team here in Dripping Springs with Jackson Properties. And at 2 o'clock on Mondays, we get together and we talk about Dripping Springs and local businesses and local things to do. And last week we talked about local giving opportunities, which, you know what, I feel bad. I didn't have a chance to follow along much last week on Facebook. Did you get an opportunity to watch along with what Peter and everybody was doing and take
Yeah,
part in it?
we did. We did.
Awesome.
I'll keep what our family did kind of private for the
Yeah.
giving, but Friday was a freebie day. Like anybody can participate. So I was participating in moral ways on this day, but
Very
my
cool.
husband and my son and another dad and his three boys grabbed some trash bags and picked up trash from our house to the front of the neighborhood and back.
Oh, wow.
They mistakenly thought it was 3 miles round trip, but it's not. It's 5.
It's farther than 3. Yeah.
So there and back is 5 miles. And they did a great job. I think they picked up like 4 or 5 like big bags of trash along the way. So that's what they did for Generosity Week last Friday, which was really awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
And I went and Googled it. This is episode 14, season 2.
Episode 14, season 2. Look at that.
And I think I still have confetti in my hair from Easter.
My wife.
Sure do.
Yep. We did Easter at my family on Saturday, and she woke up Sunday morning and she's like, "I thought I got it all out. It's in the bed."
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, she's sleeping. It just kind of falls out of her hair into the bed. Yeah, so, inside of the shirts and, with my family, it's inside the underwear and everything else. So, yeah, we go hardcore with confetti eggs.
It's like chiggers, but better.
But better, but not bitey.
Yeah.
Not bitey. That's the best thing. Did y'all have a good Easter?
Man, we had a wonderful, wonderful Easter. It was our first Easter service as a family since our baptism, which was pretty great. And
Dude.
Eric literally says every week, if you want to be on the show, call me, DM me. Like, it doesn't take much.
Right? It's not difficult. Just tell us. Let's go, man.
I want to do weekly drip from Turcotte's Butcher Shop,
Absolutely.
like TV personalities do. Take
We'll
the
just
show
set up.
on the
Yeah,
road.
that's it.
Go. But yeah, Easter was wonderful. We had some neighbors over after. Beautiful, beautiful weather is starting to take effect.
Yeah.
We'll make him a regular watcher yet.
Yeah, eventually.
We will.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't make it over yesterday. I appreciate the invite.
Okay.
But evidently we're doing live on the 25th. Is that a Monday? That's not a Monday. Can we do it on the 26th, Eric?
Let's do it on the 26th.
It may not be open. Anyway, we'll just, we'll keep changing subjects back and forth.
We'll just go live from like the parking lot.
Hanging out front. Yeah. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
You're repping one of my favorite local business owners.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
For a minute.
Dr. Drain, guys, and I've talked about him before. I spent a lot of time riding in a car in the last couple of weeks and sitting at my chair. So I had to go see Dr. Drain over at Drain Chiropractic. And like always, he got me fixed up. I don't know if you know, Erica's never been to a chiropractor, but she actually started going to see Dr. Drain also.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she, like at this point, she even says like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit out of whack. I need to go see Dr. Drain. So, and everybody on Dripping Springs Neighbors and stuff is always asking for great chiropractors, and we've got some good options here. But it's crazy that nobody ever just uses the search function in Facebook and finds the 15,000 threads about chiropractors. But anyway.
Are you staying on a soapbox?
Maybe. Maybe. I might be.
Get off his lawn, y'all.
I am grumpy old man. I'm grumpy old man. What can I say?
So Dr. Drain is actually closed this week.
Yes.
So you guys make your appointments for next week. He's wonderful, though. I actually was an au pair for a chiropractor in college. So I became rather addicted to chiropractic care. It's amazing what they can do to fix
It really
you up.
is.
Like a headache, an adjustment will solve it. Sinus issues, an adjustment will solve it.
See, I think between him and Dr. Went, I don't think I'll ever have to go to a doctor.
Right? I mean, they are doctors.
Well, not like a family
Traditional.
physician, traditional Western medicine type doctor.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And I like that because people go to doctors when they're sick. I don't like being sick.
Nobody likes to be sick.
Yeah,
Nobody likes to be sick. And actually, next week I'll have an interesting report. My husband turned 40 in 2019, and he promised, I'm going to go to the doctor and get a checkup, make sure everything's working like it should. He's 41 and a half and has not been.
Well, I mean, he did lose a year because of coronavirus.
But yeah, nothing counts in 2020. So
That's right.
He's getting caught back up with that, and his appointment is on Wednesday. And I can't wait to hear about it because I've been researching on his behalf. Like, here's who I think you need to go to, instead of waiting for him to decide who to go to, because he doesn't like doctors either. He actually really hates them.
My wife. Oh, there you are. You froze for a second. I didn't know if it was me or you. My wife started twisting my arm a little bit more around my 40th birthday also, and so I've been going pretty much yearly since then.
That's awesome.
Make her feel better. So, I don't know. Eventually I'll walk out of there and I'll actually be sick. Oh, Shelly's watching. Oh, yeah, Dr. Went. There you go.
Shelly? Yeah,
you got to meet Shelly this weekend.
Yeah, I did. And I have a standing appointment with Dr. Went every Wednesday evening. I won't tell you what time because, the stalkers.
Yeah, right. Exactly. All the TV personality stalkers that follow us around.
I'm kidding. But that appointment is like, gosh, it's my favorite thing of the week. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Nice. There's not an easy transition on this, so I'm just going to transition.
What are we going to talk about next? Yeah! We're talking about Bucker Creek.
You talk because my mouth's full.
Okay. So there's a meat provider in town, and they got the meats. What is that? An Arby's tagline? We've got the meats. This is like way better though. So ranched and farmed, not too terribly far away from Dripping Springs. You throw your order up, and I believe they deliver to you. I got to sample their beef jerky. I think it was a garlic beef jerky. My gosh, it was tender. It was so good. And then whatever Chris is eating, I think I had some of those too. But my husband ate them all before I could get to them, and he said they were amazing.
It's the dry. They've got a dry sausage and meat stick. The meat stick's got cheese and garlic in it. Oh my God, it's off the chart. I've got to see. I'm gonna like point out that I'm a little better than John because I'm saving my wife half of everything, even though she ate all the beef jerky.
Well, to be fair, I took off out of town.
Okay, there you go. It's your fault.
Yeah. I went out of town, and I didn't like get a curbside order or get them prepped in any way. I just left. I'm like, good luck. See you later. Now that this pandemic, I'm out of here.
Peace. And now that I'm done with the meat in my mouth, I will talk about a little bit because Erica and I had ordered from 12, not ordered, but at 12 Fox during the pandemic, they had the market, and Bucker Creek always had, I think they just called them meat bags. They had like 4 steaks and 3 pounds of hamburger meat, but all their meat is Wagyu or Wagyu. How do you say it? I say Wagyu.
Wagyu? There's a butcher watching us. Like, come on.
Eric, how do you say this, man? How do you say
here?
Is it Wagyu or is it Wagyu?
Wagyu.
Anyway, we've had their steaks and their hamburger meat, and their steaks are phenomenal, off the charts tender. And then the hamburger, my wife was like, yeah, that's the best hamburger that you've ever made, which my steaks and my hamburgers are better than anything that you'll buy out, and everybody knows that if you want a good steak, you cook it at home, even though you can get great steaks out. But anyway, she's like, yeah, that hamburger was unbelievable. And you don't have to season it up. I mean, it's the flavor of the meat is phenomenal. That's all. So yes, if you want very, very high quality, locally raised, grass fed, I'm pretty sure that it's hormone free. I can't say that without a doubt. But Bucker Creek Ranch, you can find them on Facebook. And this is a good time to point out that we don't get paid for any of these endorsements. This is stuff that the businesses and everything else, Ashley and I actually go there and we eat there and we frequent these businesses. And I'm telling you, I'm going to be buying steaks again. I've still got hamburger meat in there that I need to tear into. I might make hamburgers this week. But yeah, Bucker Creek Ranch is off the charts good.
So I understand that Turcotte's Butcher Shop is going to be carrying locally sourced meats. I'm wondering if there's a collab there, and if there's not, there will be someday. That'd be cool.
Yeah, there needs to be if there's not.
That'd be super cool.
Hint, hint, hint. Eric's being silent. He may be gone.
Oh, I lost him. We yelled at him.
I know.
How do you get on the show? You just ask.
Yeah, you just ask. If you're watching and you want to be on the show, you just ask.
Yes.
If you've got something that needs to be eaten that you make and sell, then tell us about it and we'll come in and we'll eat it. And if we like it, we'll talk about it on the show. Mm-hmm. And if we don't like it, then we won't ever talk about it again, ever. No, that's a joke.
And if you've got really good personal care services, you'll have a client for life from me. I am all about the self-care. I was seeing some interviews I had done right at a year ago. They're popping up like on my timeline memories. And I was like, man, nobody was taking care of themselves a year ago. Mm-mm. And for those that didn't start, I imagine it's been a struggle bus. So I'm all about that self-care. Who am I missing? What businesses do I need to know about that I don't know about? I'm talking
to people. I'm like, I don't know. But I did hear the other night, and the only time that we've tried to go, they were closed, and I was so disappointed. I heard again how good the fried catfish and hush puppies are at Oak Creek Cafe. And I've got to go because they're supposed to have a good chicken fried steak, and you know me and chicken fried steak.
I do know you and chicken fried steak.
So I do need a massage so I can talk about it.
She's talking to me.
I need one.
Talking to me.
Let's talk about what I do know about Shelly. Shelly, is it Spring Waters Massage? I think it's Spring Waters Massage. I'm off the top of my head and I can't remember. Anyway, Shelly is the owner and proprietor at Spring Waters Massage until she tells me that's not correct.
Let's get a link. Post a link, Shelly.
Oh yeah, drop it in the comments.
In the comments, yeah, let's get a link.
And so this isn't necessarily just normal massage. It's massage therapy. Like she's got the additional certifications and stuff. So it is actual therapy also.
Is it like Hurt So Good massage?
I'm sure she could punish you. I mean, her husband talks all the time about how she inflicts pain on him. So I don't know. All I know is I have not had a chance to go for a massage yet, just because I haven't had a massage in probably 3 years.
Okay.
But I guess I need to. And if you need it, yeah. And then I can talk,
dude.
I know. And then I can talk good about Shelly. I can talk even better about Shelly. You know what you should do? I hope John's not listening.
He's not.
Okay. You should. Yep. Springs water hurts so good. If you guys have cried. That's awesome. So what you should do is a thank you for John going to the doctor. You should get him a massage.
Actually.
Oh, you got him something else already?
I already got him something.
You got him a rifle?
No. No. We have a date planned Thursday morning. We're going out with a guide on Lake LBJ while Wyatt's at school. So
very cool.
We're gonna go bass hunting. I'm going catching. I'm not going fishing. I'm going catching.
What guide are you going with?
A gentleman named Jared, and he owns, I think it's like Hammerhead or something. I started following him on Instagram like a year ago. And
I know him, and I'm going to tell an awesome story about Jared.
please.
Well, I don't know him personally.
Oh,
So
the myth, the legend. Let's hear it.
I've got a friend client here in town, Jessica and Cheney Phillips,
Mhm.
and they have a nonprofit called Big Love Cancer Care, and they provide cancer care for families of children who have cancer and are going through treatment and things like that. And so they deliver to hospitals and uh, clinics and all this other stuff. They deliver toys to the kids. They go shopping for the family, so they have stuff while they're in the hospital. And just, I mean, it's an incredible service. I can't even talk about everything that they do for these families, and they are amazing. Well, there was a child who was not doing very well. Thanks, Heather. Yeah, Big Love is awesome. There was a child who was not doing very well, and Jessica was telling me about him. And Jessica loves to fish. I love to fish. She knows it. So that's what she was telling me. And she was saying that he just wanted to go fishing with his dad. And I reached out to another buddy of mine, Eric Gomez. I don't know if you know Eric. He builds fishing rods, Leviathan rods. He lives in Arrowhead. He builds
I'm
custom.
familiar with Leviathan, but I don't know him personally.
Got you. Okay. So yeah, he builds custom fishing rods. And I talked to Eric, and I was like, "Hey, who is your go-to guide on the Highland Lakes?" And he said, "Jared, it's Highland Lakes. No, the Highland Lakes Hammer. Is that what it's called? You've got to look it up now."
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I got in touch with Jared, and I told Jared, I just said, "Look, I want to buy a guided trip for this kid and his dad. You call them, set it up, and I was going to pay for the trip." And he's like, "Okay." And so we talked a little bit and got off the phone. And he calls me like 5 minutes later, and he goes, "Dude," he said, "I can't let you buy this trip." He's like, "This trip is going to be free. Just tell him to get in contact with me, and we'll take him fishing." So I mean, the guy doesn't know me from Adam. He doesn't know the kid, doesn't know the dad, doesn't know Big Country, doesn't know anything about anybody. But just the thought, that this kid just wanted to go fishing with his dad, and they were having a hard time with cancer. The guy just at the drop of a hat's like, "Nope, you're not paying for it. It's on us." So incredible. I mean, again, they're not. I think he lives in. Does he live in Burnett? He lives near one of the lakes.
Well, I'll let you know. I'm going to find out.
Hill Country Hammer Guide Service.
It's Hill Country Hammer Guides and Outfitters.
Okay.
And I'm going to find out more. Now I'm feeling even better about my decision to go have a date with my husband with this random stranger. What an awesome dude. That's awesome. That's amazing.
It really is. And a little bit more about their guide service. They guide freshwater lakes all over Texas. Like they'll guide in Amistad or Choke Canyon or Fork or I think pretty much anywhere in the state of Texas, they'll guide. And they specialize in hunting big bass. So yeah, you know them. You're on Instagram and follow. So
yeah, that's what I'm going after. I think it was like spawning season or something.
Oh, it's on right now.
They were pulling buckets. I learned they're called buckets. They're pulling
big old bucket mouth. That's it.
So we're looking for buckets. But honestly, just to get to have a date with my husband sounds great. I'm recently inspired to date my spouse again, and it's because of my good friend Chris Pesek here that I'm doing so.
That's awesome that y'all are doing day dates too.
Yeah. When's the next community date night, friend?
Our next date night is, let me double check the date because I just talked to her about it today. It is going to be the last Thursday of the month, the 29th. And we're going to be doing bistro night at Rolling in Time and Dough. So Rolling in Time and Dough stopped their bistro night for the winter, but now they're opening it up again. And their first bistro night is our next date night.
Beautiful.
Yeah. It's cool. Have you ever been to bistro night?
No.
It's
I feel like
awesome.
I'm on Front Street right now, but that's why we do this, right?
Yeah, that's right.
To introduce the community to things that we're coming across, and in turn introduce each other. So
that's it. Yeah, Bistro Night's awesome. They have kind of a pretty big menu. I think they usually have 4 or 5 different things that are kind of like special for that night.
Hmm.
And you order, you can pick it up, you can eat it there. I think what we're going to work on is taking it from Rolling in Time and Dough over to Grawlix and having a drink at Grawlix while we're eating our Bistro Night meal from Rolling in Time and Dough. So
Ooh, I like this.
definitely pay attention to that. Shelly, what are you doing on the 29th? My gosh, it's in the evening. Come on. And yes, Denise, obviously, Bistro Night rocks. Absolutely. So, yeah, that's the next one. I'm excited.
Well, looking forward to that. We hit 20 minutes, so we're going to shut it down. But I just want to point out, you guys, Chris is out of Facebook jail.
This is on my live again.
Yeah,
it's on
nobody
now.
comments when it goes from my page. But Chris Pesek posts it, and commenters come running.
Shelly said I didn't check with her when I scheduled. Shelly, they do it one night a month. That's when Jessica has it available. That's all. I was not trying to leave you out. I'm sorry. And yes, we're getting some comments again. That's good.
When you shun the mayor, she'll call you out.
She will. She will. Oh, my wife started working out with me at 5 a.m, by the way.
I was going to ask what time you got there, but I know Erica's working out, so you were on time.
I was like a minute early today.
Never miss a Monday.
Because I was dragging my feet. Never miss a Monday. Never miss a Monday. See?
Yeah.
On the weekly drip too. Let's get out of here.
Let's do it.
Keep everybody's bosses happy that they're not sitting here watching us for an hour.
That sounds like a plan.
Guys, we are here every Monday at 2:00 for, let me see, 40 straight weeks now. We've been here since at 2:00 on Mondays, and we don't plan on stopping anytime soon. If you are a business owner and if we don't know about you or haven't visited you yet, let us know. I'm looking for places to go and things to do. I can't get to everything. Ashley can't get to everything, but eventually we'll be able to get to everything. So let us know if if you got something big. We know Eric's about to open up on the 25th, I believe he said, Butchers. And so yeah, let us know. We're not mean people. We're nice people. I'm kind of easy to talk to sometimes.
I would agree.
Yell at us and say, hey, come say hi, and we will.
Absolutely.
I'll see you next week.
Toodaloo, friend.